Nakatsi.
Tell me about
That's Nakatsi, man. Qwin Bee.
in flesh.
Qwin Bee. You know Qwin Bee? I know you as Qwin Bee. I don't even know your first name.
Why don't you stick to Qwin Bee? What's wrong with that?
But then Qwin Bee, obviously that's not your real name, is it?
No, my name is Bertha. I was named after my grandmother. So, Queen Shakava streets.
Saga, the way I know it, people don't give themselves names, right?
Usually.
So which means the name that you have, you're given to by somebody.
Exactly.
Or by some people, right?
A group of ladies.
Saka kana my nickname manje. What I know is my nickname I know we are through trades.
Yes.
Shininge chitwa nemune and stuff, right?
Exactly.
But ukazotesa Qwin Bee manje, Qwin Bee orengatise mchishona. Bee nyuchi andidi. Queen reo diji
Chimambokazi
chenyuchi.
Anyway.
Saka, tell me a little bit about that. What do you think Mimi chakaita to vanhu vazoti you are Qwin Bee? Because there's a lot of characteristics that you see on Qwin Bee, right? In a colony or a hive, pane bees and right? Tine queen one. Right?
Chinotonga.
So chinoito hive irambe yakabatana.
Exactly.
Tell me a little bit about you. Okay. Qwin Bee.
Okay, like I said, I was named Qwin Bee, Muma Streets. My mom does not like it. Queen of the Coast. So the reason why people named me Qwin Bee is because people are saying so at first it used to irritate me, and I feel like people are saying I'm too bossy or I'm too controlling, but it's in a good way. They later explain that no, we don't even feel kuti tarongedzwa, but mnenge matotirongedza. So I'm very good at organizing people. I'm very good at putting order. That's how the queenship started. Yeah,
I remember my first time seeing you. It was at an event. I was doing something there. I won't mention exactly what it was, but I was there. The one thing I saw on you is the dominance. I could feel your presence, right? So I think it's a good thing.
And it's not intentional, but I do get felt. Yeah. I'm the one person that when I get to a place, they feel the presence and they will miss me when I leave that place.
Wow.
It's a definite, yeah.
That's amazing. Tell us a little bit about your school, your time at school. Besides that, a compliment, the way you talk. The Funga is a group A school.
Well, I went to I went to Lockinver primary school, and then I went to Queen Elizabeth school. Yeah. So it's also vakaenda kuchikoro kunonzi kana shona speaker per group of 6 pane magroups ma tables in class. The last shona speaker ndo vanotsvaira class. So I'll always make sure kuti gore rese handibate mutsvairo kutsvairwa class. So taidzidziswa chirungu that way. And then at Queen Elizabeth, so I've always been in leadership positions, even at school. I've always just taken the lead. So my mom also explains, even from a very young age, I would, even older girls than me would come to our house, and then and then I would come and say, you are wrong, you're not supposed to do this, and my mom would always say, on what grounds? Wow. So it has always been something, I think, that was put in me by God from a very young age. I could just put order in people, even older people, and get it done. So in school, I was also in leadership. I was one of those that would be like a class monitor throughout, writing people's names and just making sure that there is order in class. Yeah.
Wow. So what day or you were boarded?
I was a day scholar. Okay. And then I was a prefect. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. So when do you leave Zimbabwe?
I left Zimbabwe in 2008 when I wouldn't want to... 2008. Yeah. I was about to say when hit the fan, but then I cannot say that. But when things went bad, I left Zimbabwe.
So you get into Cape Town. What happens? Because I remember my encounter, and I can attest this to so many people diaspora. You'd have a contact, right? Chishika pa station wakufonera mfeso wangu mamchimbotora pesa abe. Washika ndashika ndiri pa mabhazi karo ndiri pa but Cape Town station, phone can't get. How was your experience?
Well, I was very privileged. I always speak of that because, for starters, I flew into South Africa.
Wow.
I did not know what the border looked like.
Qwin Bee.
And I was screaming all the way. I was like, so I did not know what the border looked like until after 8 years.
Okay.
So I flew in. I was, at that time, coming under somebody that was employed, that was employed legally, and I was supposed to come in as a spouse. So I came in that way. Started staying in a 3-bedroom house.
Wow.
It wasn't that bad for me. Yeah.
So mimi wenera che amrona se wona diaspora che no shikono wangu samna kyono. You never experienced that.
Aiwa, inini experience yo ndazi anamuvira ndakasangana nayo. Ndakatanga kuziva kuti kunonzi township kuno location ndekupi. At a very later stage. I started staying in Woodstock and I moved in Chigova Woodstock nchingoenda kumwe kuchingono daro. But yeah. And ndinambobvira ndakasangana ne a lot of things that people face when they come into South Africa for the first time.
Wow, amazing. So I know now you are an MC, you're a speaker actually. You are also an entrepreneur. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? How did you move from your lifestyle, your Ramashikanayo Munom Cape Town, right? Becoming this entrepreneur, becoming this MC. Where did it all start? Was it from church or I don't know? Okay,
it started from church. So what was going on in church is I was serving in different departments in the house of the Lord.
And mainly, which church is that?
That was Zayoja Forward in Faith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and mainly weddings. I started just serving as the wedding committee until I was the wedding chairperson. So whoever wedded in those days would come and sit with me and would help them through the wedding. So that experience helped me to learn how to do decor. That experience helped me to do planning for weddings. That experience helped me to do catering, because some people would come and they don't have money but would make it work. With our resources, would put our aprons on and be the chefs and cook for that wedding, and it would work. Or would get onto ladders, do the decor, and make things work. So that's the church groomed me to realize that no, I can be of use in many other ways. So what then happened is we opened Kumnandi events, and we're doing catering. My co-partner was doing.
When is this?
This was, I would say, 2012, 2013.
Okay.
Yeah. We would do catering, but like I was explaining to you, we're serving in the church for free. So people did not want the move from being a free service to now we are charging. They just did not support us. But when it was free, they were always on our doors.
It's quite difficult.
It is very difficult. And I've noticed that it's very difficult for you to grow a business in the vicinity, exactly, in the same circles that people know you. You would need to step out of that for you to grow and then maybe come back when they appreciate you.
Nugget.
Just like that. So we started doing, we actually tried doing the catering and we did a few weddings for people from UFI and that were paying. But the people from the church where we were, they did not want to pay. So I started doing events again. And these events we were not charging people for the value of the event. We were doing it as like just to gather ladies for a good cause. And then later we started growing. But we are still in that space where most of our events, an event that's supposed to cost somebody 1,200, we would charge them 300. Because
why so low though?
No.
At the end of the day, business is all about making money, right? Are you making money?
Business is all about making money, but we were making a name. We were in that space of making a name. This year, we are starting to grow the business into a business that pays us. But for the past 2 years, we were creating a name for us. We were getting ourselves known out there that this is what, and the name has already been created. Because if you talk about Kumnandi events, people know that we don't do cheap events. So and it's not that we were having people that were helping us to make it work at a low cost.
Wow. So Kumnandi events is there. When did you become this MC now? Because I'm seeing you in different events there as the MC, the master of the ceremony.
So what happens is people are just identify me and then say, you've got a vibe. Well, I do have the vibe because wherever I am, there's this ambience that is created with like in my presence. So I've noticed that whenever I'm there, joy is guaranteed.
Wow.
There is smiles, and it comes from a place where the queen herself loves people.
Yeah.
So it's genuine love. I don't pretend to love people.
Yeah.
I love people. A lot of
when you
people.
Love, you love.
I love. And a lot of people have passed through my hands.
Okay.
A lot of people have come with problems to me and have been helped, and it has not been spoken of in the streets. So I've earned that name with the people. I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
So what happens is people just like call me. Sometimes I even say no. They would like for me to speak at an event, at a baby shower, at a bridal shower, all these events. I do go and speak, and I'm also called to be an MC for most events.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So are you now doing this full-time, or it's still like a part-time kind of thing, a side hustle kind of business? Then maybe in future you're thinking of maybe moving into fully fledged.
Okay, it's a part-time thing for me, really. It's a passion.
Yeah.
So I love conversing with people. I love the microphone. I'm sure you can see that from the moment I've sat here, I am quite glued on. I love the microphone. So because of that, it's something that in my spare time on a weekend, I'll do, because I work full time and I'm also a mom. So I've got a very busy, hectic life. But apart from that, I love making a difference in the community.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of charity events. I've done a lot of women empowerment in charity events that did not benefit me in any way, but they fulfilled me because that's my passion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Before we talk a little bit about Zvazviri Pawenera, that's the whole point you're here, getting to know you, and at the same time, maybe just hearing your point of view. In the diaspora, we want to talk about, my marriage, I don't know, but a lot has been happening in the diaspora. Before we go any further into that, right? Who dresses you? Because I see cap, hoodie, and all black and green. Jesus, so Buddha bow, Qwin Bee. Who dresses you? Where do you get the inspiration from?
Queen needs to be felt.
Yeah.
Wherever you walk, your presence must be felt.
We can feel
your scent. Your scent must be felt. Saka Queen vanofarira zvekuluka.
Yeah.
And zvakanaka kuti zvinobva zvafaridza makore aQueen chaiwo.
Okay.
Saka I love dressing up, and I also am paired with a friend that loves dressing up. My co-partner Mamoyo loves dressing up. So sometimes when we are going for a function, tinotobvunzana kuti zviri kuita.
Yeah.
Aiwa chinja apa ita so. So I love dressing up. I'm one girl that the people in my house always laugh, because I say when I have money, they know, because I'll dress up, put on heels, walk in the passage up and down, and go and dress up again. Just to feel that I want to feel good. Yeah, I do that a lot.
Wow.
I do that a lot.
I was expecting to see you with a whole group of ladies accompanying you, since you're the Qwin Bee. I've just done a little bit research. Qwin Bee, the Qwin Bee in a hive, that's what operators say, right? Looking at the characteristics, the Qwin Bee doing it to a pamper, right? Qwin Bee will be the only one in a hive, right? Surrounded by all these other bees, mawekas and all that, right? I was expecting, could you coming with a bunch of ladies here? What's happening?
A bunch of bees.
A bunch of bees.
Okay, so this queen, one thing that you should know about this queen is very humble.
Okay.
And this queen has a gift of serving. So if you come to my events, I'm the last person to eat.
Yeah.
If you come to my events, I make sure that each and everyone is served. Each and everyone is happy.
Yeah.
I go to an extent that people say, raise their hand to look for a waiter to give them water. I go and get the water from them, from the kitchen or wherever, and hand it to them.
Okay.
I get fulfillment from serving and making sure that each and every woman that comes to that event is happy. Okay. So I get so much fulfillment from that I'll be the last person to think about myself. So I'm that kind of a queen. I would have brought ladies here if I had mentioned that I'm coming to do this, but I did not mention it to anyone.
Next time. Amazing.
They would also want the mic. I know the people.
Your friends.
They would also want the mic. So
Amazing stuff. Okay, so through interacting with ladies, right? This one lady said to me, it's hard for a lady to work well with another lady or with a group of ladies, right? Usually they say a male and a female that work better than a female and a female. How have you been working with ladies, especially here in the diaspora? There's a lot of competition happening, right? How have you maneuvered through that?
I'm selfless, like I said. I put others before myself.
Yeah.
So I become the least important.
Yeah.
But to the people that I make to the people that I make feel, to the people that I'm capable of making them feel important.
Yeah.
Those people are the people that put me on the grid.
Okay.
Those are the people that then say Qwin all the time.
Yeah.
Because I put them in that place that they are more special, they are more important than me.
Yeah.
A lot of ladies, it's all about self, greediness, jealousy. So I am none of that. I make sure that the other lady smiles, even if it's at my own cost.
Yeah.
There are so many times that I've had events and some ladies did not have money to pay, and I would take money from my pocket, make it happen for them. I get fulfillment from that.
Wow.
So the reason why I work so well with these ladies is because I put them first.
Yeah.
I value their happiness more than anything.
Wow, that's beautiful. We want to zoom into that, but after this break.
Okay.
Guys, today, takatsiko na Qwin Bee. Asikaziye Qwin Bee, like I always say, kanoskaziye Qwin Bee, right? Kanoskaziye vanhu vatino invite panapa. Ameno tunogara kupi. So don't touch the dial. We're coming back. Let's pay the bill.
Hello guys, it's Marcus Food and Deco. We do platters for parties. Please visit our Facebook page, Marcus Food and Deco. Thank you. Support us, please. We love you.
Zvazviri Pawenera on our last segment. Nastakatsiko na Qwin Bee. Qwin Bee, let's talk a little bit about women in general, right?
Okay.
Women in the diaspora. Relationships. Tambo mentioned in relationships, right? I see it's hard nowadays to get a partner. Especially mchisangana murumu sango. I call it msango matiri because we're not home.
Exactly.
Right? Chisangana msango muno kuti ma relationship edana so lasta. I know in my circles, when wakawanda, I know of someone I told close kwandiri. Marriage yake inambo lasta even 6 months.
Ouch.
So let's talk about that. What's happening? Is it a woman's problem, men's problem, or it's a area problem? Location or something, I don't know.
I think it's nothing to do with the location. There's a lot of things that happen. So okay, so I think for those vakanga vakarora nakudara vakazoyo kuno South Africa, there are a lot of things that happen. Like when you come into a new environment, tine ma cultures atakuziva atava accustomed to atanga tisiri accustomed to ma behavioral changes arimo muno munyika munomo ekuti anogona kukubata whether or you like it or not. So you now need to stick to what you know, or stick to your backbone. And this is backbone ye marriage yo inenge iri chii kana kuti iri pakuenda kuadvice kune vakuru or iri pakuti kuchurch or whatever.
I wanted actually to touch on that because ndikufunga kuti religion kana toti spirituality has got a lot to do with it.
It has.
I think vanhu vazhinji vane good grounding who can lie on religion or their spirituality. One day. I mean, I don't know. It's just an assumption.
You see what happens with the spirituality of a person. as you grow in marriage, tolerance level inoita ichichinja.
Okay.
So pamainge mchiri honeymoon mood and mchitanga nyangwe munhu akakanganisa, forgiveness inenge iripo 100%, but it gets lower and lower as pamunoramba mchiitirana zvinhu it gets lower and lower and lower, and it gets to a point where inogona tove kuminors zvekuti munhu asisina care asisina, but spirituality inobatsira kuti anti mubhaibheri ndo munotaurwa zveforgiveness kuti anditadzira zvangu but I must forgive 77 times 7 times. So spirituality yakakosha a lot muma diaspora marriages. A lot of people avasisina care, and also the other thing is that I see is a challenge is the fact that women kudharao, most women were very dependent on men, but these days vakadzi vari kuzvishandira.
Is it not that the other problem?
I'm saying it's a problem because tolerance yevakadzi yatove akucha, and you find kuti even ma social media unongogonza kunyengerera chi kana akuda, so I can take and Joshua munhu anenge achizvichengeta achizvibhadharira mabills pamwe baba vari kutostruggle vasi kutomboita his duties as a man, so munotoona kuti chandiri kushingirira chi, let me just be myself and take care of my kids. So izvozvo it has also been a challenge kuti vakadzi vave less tolerant, and varumewo dzimwe nguva vanenge vauya kune nyika vaona zvimwe zvakati siyanei nezvavanoziva, and muedzo wacho wakawanda kana vanhu vari kudiaspora than kana vari kumba, I actually think, because also you find kuti in terms of dressing, the way culturally kumba kune mapfekero ako kusingaitwe kune dzimwe nyika, so zvinogona kuti kukanganisa vamwe vanhu izvozvo votove led astray just because of those small little things.
I don't want to be rude and justify zviri kuitwa nevarume and stuff, right? When you say kuti varume pane zvimwe zvinhu zvavari kuona zvavanenge vasina kujaira kuona, can we say kuti women are concentrating much on going kumabasa chinosenza, right, and forget the other part? You could look nice, smell good, and all that. Vakadzi varugeza here.
I would like okay, vakadzi okay. Personally, I think vakadzi vari kuzama kugeza, vakadzi vari kugeza, but zvekuti vakadzi vanonzi in our home setups you find kuti utoti hausika kuenda kubasa kwacho you will be burdening the men. The mates that has to balance. You need to go and work as a couple straight. So my challenge is anozobvopa kuti waenda kubasa ikoko are you going to remain glued to your beliefs? Are you going to remain respectful to your partner, etc. Uchienda kubasa ikoko, but kuenda kubasa is not really the problem. Kuenda kubasa is not really the problem. Kugeza vanhu vari kugeza anditombofunge kuti ku social media because not
it doesn't really mean kuti vakadzi vese vari kugeza. We're just talking in general.
Vantunoziva vanogeza, vanhu kuziva vari kugeza, vakadzi vari kuzamazama. Mazuva ano kune magroup ekuti vanhu vanodzidziswa kutsvaira mumba, vanhu vanodzidziswa. I actually think there's more emphasis on vakadzi vari kudzidziswa. Varume ndimi kuleka because varume hamuna china chevarume chiri kukudzidzisayo kuti munofanira kusheva, munofanira kudi. So the effort is actually one-sided.
But it's very unusual for us men to talk about things like that, you know?
Well,
maybe that's a problem.
Not talking about them does not mean that things don't exist. Those things exist, so they must be addressed. And address a marriage, maka focus on one side is wrong. It needs to be balanced. Saka varumeo muchiendo kuma men's conference muchinodzidziswa even kuti munofana kuita sei mumbaye kurara muchidzidziswa vasikana vakadzi because vakadzi kuvakadzi tunoita even practical. Kutowaridza chizambia. Yes, we do that. Kuchina chevakadzi mukauya munosipakwa munobva ikoko mune chinobatika chamadzidza. So I think it's very important that we balance that out. For marriages to work, it's not one person. It's effort from two. The moment effort is on one, should not offer, should not dark, because nenge riviri rakaponja one, so it won't work.
I had a heated debate with a friend of mine. We were talking about nyaye submission. Right? You were mentioning my dynamics with no change. I can tell you diaspora, right? You find out a woman might actually work and earn more from Murume, right? You get times where it's winter, a man is a builder. And he's at home and right? What's your opinion? Kuti Murume has to step in and do like my chores emumba since mkazi ndiye ari kuenda kubasa. Inina was saying, okay, I won't tell you my side, but just know it was a heated debate, right?
All right.
Here he was emphasizing on submission, no matter what, exclusively. But as a woman, what do you think? Zvinofana kufamba sei dynamic rakadaro. Mother ndivari kuenda basa, baba vari pateni.
Okay. Shema chose has nothing to do with submission.
Okay.
Ma submission murao it's a guideline atakapiwa handiti in Bible.
Okay.
Panonzi men must love the wife. Mwari vaitozviziva kuti kuvakadzi love yakavakoshera more than anything.
Okay.
And then kuvarume submission yakavakoshera yakakoshawo more than the love.
Wow.
So
can you repeat that? Because it's my first time hearing that.
Okay, so I'm saying Mwari pakati varume should love vakadzi.
Yeah.
God knew that vakadzi tine that void in atine kamwe kagomba katinotori nako kekuda kudiwa. So varume mukangofufila ipapo.
Yeah.
Submission is very easy because kwamuri varume imimika chinokukosherai is submission. Yes. So it's very easy, guys. I always say it's very easy to submit to somebody waunoda. Vakadzi vaiva tinoona kumapata vanoti hii 6 akuchaenda nzina dede ndifana kunge that's submission. Kuteerera mutemo murau wemumba wababa. That's submission. Because kana baba vachizvikoshesa iwo unozvikoshesa and kana vachikuda it's very easy kuti uteerere murau wavo iwowo wezvavanoda because submission is what was mandated to us sevakadzi. Zvekuita machores it's common sense, guys. Mese maswera kubasa the same way kuneta murume is the same way kuneta mukadzi. Vana vakamira kumba homeworks and stuff mumwe achibatsira vana homework mumwe achibika so that apana anoremerwa because mukaremedza one side at the end of the day mchanorara umwe achati ndiri kudawo something marara but umwe akaremerwa kaneta. So we need to balance it out. We need to help each other. The fact that vakadzi kudhara zvaive nyore because baba vaisvika vagoisirwa mvura naamai vagopedza vagonopiwa tawo vagoisirwa hembe dzekupfeka zvese everything would be on point because mai vanenge vaswera pamba vachiita machores ese epamba baba vachishanda. But these days it's no longer the same.
Amazing.
Vakomana mazano vakuvhunza vasikana kuti what do you bring to the table? Like hanzi
before we go any further,
hanzi kuti ndikuroore ndinowanei like what? Yes, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? So
no, if you could, as a man, you should be able to provide. Of course, yes, you need with the economy and all that. But as a man, you should provide for your family.
Yes,
for your spouse as well.
A man should be a provider. So it's kana vakadzi chitsvaga murume chiti ndikuda a protector, ndikuda a provider. And then ndikuda a leader because murume ndiye leader but we are lacking leadership muvarume saka kuti ufollowe munhu asiri kuleader unyasonoti uyo ari kunobondera wofollower doesn't work. And then it's also in return vakadzi what we must bring to the table. People think it's about material things. It's not even about material things. Zvauri kuunza patable as a woman mubhaibheri makati a woman is a helper. So any form of help that I give to my spouse is what I'm bringing to the table. I'm going to be hardworking. I'm going to make sure he's satisfied sexually. I'm going to make sure that I bear kids for him. So any form of help you offer to your partner is what you bring to the table.
Wow.
That's exactly what you bring to the table.
Wow. Before we close off, any advice that you like to give to women out there, especially in the diaspora? Anything, any angle? Anything that you may want to say to them?
Vakadzi vari kudiaspora.
You sound like you've got a whole list of things.
I don't even know where to start. So vakadzi vari kudiaspora. Guys, let us work hard. Let us take ownership of our tomorrow. A lot of us atitorina kana retirement plan. Hatina kana legacy atinosira vana. That's why you find kuti you are forever fighting na baba vana or whatever kuti mwana wangu azowana. Let us put ourselves in those shoes and create legacies for our kids. Let us put ourselves in those shoes and be something like whatever you are good at. Kana uri good at kuchaira mumba or whatever, grow that into something chekuti mangwana unokwanisa kuti vana vangu ndakavasira nhaka yakati. Let us take ownership vakadzi. Ngati let us stand vakadzi antikunzi mukadzi kuti muka uti dzi. Mukadzi muka uti dzi. Ngati sararei. Vakadzi even vari mudzimba musavarairwe because muri mudzimba. No, let us work hard madzimai vane zvima business zviri kutanga. treat it like a plant yawadyara. Make sure you water it. Make sure you sakurira. Don't apana business rinokura ukasaisa effort. You need to put effort in it. You need to invest in it. You need to invest time chayo konoti apapa ndikadai ndikambononzwo, and also equip yourself and anonzwo vamwe vari same business vari kuzvifambisa sei so that you can also grow in that very same business yaunoda kukura in. Musaregere kuenda kuchikoro kana muchikwanisa mukawana mukana vana vachiita maths dzava pamuchitawo dzenyu muchienda kuchikoro muchizvisimudzira semadzimai. Ndinokumbirisa zvangu madzimai, ndo zvandoda kungotaura izvozvo.
Wow, that's so profound. Let's talk about Kumnandi events before we go.
Okay.
Kumnandi events, your services to someone who's watching there, right? What is it that you have to offer for the world?
Okay, Kumnandi events, we are a group inosimudzira vakadzi. It's all about women empowerment. Saka tiri kuti the next event to look forward to is June 16. June 16 tinenge takapfeka ma school uniform. But not only are we parading ourselves looking youthful, we are also contributing to the community. Pano raise wama pads. We are also going to raise funds tichino support an orphanage in Kailicha. Muswa June 16 iwoyo. Saka zvakawanda zvinoitika muswa June 16. Come prepared to lend a hand. Come prepared kuti uito make another child smile. Come prepared to give a pad kune mwana ari kumusha ari kushaya kuti oita sei nguva yaanenge ari kuba periods. That's June 16, and then after June 16 9 August tinenge tine Haiti takafika tumafascinator tuya tichitange vanhu vekwaQwin tichingodaro pa 9 August. Come prepared to learn a lot about being a woman, about beauty, about business, about investments, about how to save money, a lot of things. Come prepared muswa June 16, and then tozoita red carpet ndokwatinenge tinojamba maspeaker tichingofara zvedu takadaro semadzimai.
Amazing. Wow. Can you share your contact details, social media handles?
Okay, so our social media handle, we are found on Kumnandi Events. You find it, the Kumnandi Ekapa Events. It's there on Facebook. It's a Facebook page. Please follow us, and on that Facebook page you will find contact details that are there. If you need to contact us, you can contact us on those details that you find on Facebook.
Great stuff. One quick game before we go. Are you up for that?
Why am I scared? Okay, cool. Let's do it.
I want to try and give you a tongue twister.
Oh my goodness. Okay, cool.
All right. So it goes like this. Let me look for it actually. Okay. Let's see. Where is it now? I can't find it.
Zvazviri Pawenera ine surprise, I tell you.
My surprise. I want to just try and do this. Let's see. I can't find it. I'm not finding it now. Qwin Bee, what's happening here?
Nekuti vana mwari hasi kuda kuti muvexe Queen netongue twister yenyu.
No, we're just doing it for fun.
Okay,
let's see. Where is it? Almost there. Qwin Bee, I want this. Where is it now? I'm getting it. Okay. Man, I can't find it.
Zviri kuramba.
I'll try to remember it.
Okay?
Let me just try and remember it. All right. It goes like this. Let me try and remember it.
Okay.
Right. If two witches would watch two watches, which witch would watch which watch?
If two witches would watch two watches, which watch would watch which witch? He got me.
Qwin Bee, it was nice having you.
Thank you.
Zvazviri Pawenera.
Thank you so much. Thank you for hosting me. It was a pleasure for me to come and speak. To share the small knowledge that I have. And I'd like to wish you well at Zvazviri Pawenera. Kuti murambe muchipusha muchiramba muchienda kumberi. So that Zvazviri Pawenera is in Atlanta, Georgia, interviewing some few Zimbabweans there. Timbonzwo kuti zvekugeorgia manager ari kugoneka iri kugeorgia. Mobva kugeorgia muenda kuSaudi Arabia. Munotibvunzira maZimbabwe dzikoko kuti zviri kuita here. So that tichibva panapa takananga ikoko kuti tinoona kuti maybe kuko ndokuri kuita
yeah. But that's the plan. Actually, when we started Zvazviri Pawenera, the plan was to give a good picture, right? People who are in Zimbabwe, to show them that Kunok is not glamour, right? Kunana langa, kunana kailicha, tumbo streets, kudivana opinion wagera say. I think we're going to start doing that in the near future. Yeah, we hope for the best for Zvazviri Pawenera.
It's very important. I pakataenda ku orphanage the last time I was actually saying I need to plan a trip ndiuye nevana vangu vaone this experience because a lot of our kids don't know. Unonzwa vachiti there's no food in the house. What do you mean? Is there no bread? Is there?
Yeah.
But there's butter, there's jam, there's peanut butter, there's cheese. Kwa Ari, there's no food. Why? Because I'm not noodles or I'm not bacon. So avatunzwisisi kuti they are very privileged. Kune vamwe vanao out there. So it's very important kuti tipote chimbonoziya zviri kuitika. Mukapota muchiti pama insights iwayo tinotenda Mwari. We'll be able to appreciate kuti Mwari vakatigonera.
And I think it's a noble thing. I didn't mention when you were mentioning you're going to do your June 16th. You're going to raise my pets and all this. This is a noble idea. It's brilliant. Thank
you. Promise minds my sponsors are limited to vakadzi. Zvazviri Pawenera has promised us madzimai vanhu vakwini mandinzwa vatsome.
Amazing stuff. Till we meet again on Zvazviri Pawenera as it is in the diaspora, guys. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for sharing our videos. Till we meet next time.